I'm in the little village of Fowlmere, which is in Cambridgeshire. It is just on the Cambridge-Hertfordshire border. I always find Hertfordshire a bit odd, spelt with an E rather than an A. That's roughly where I am. I'm in a ringwork. It's described as a castle, but it's not in a moat and bailey. It is just a rather large enclosure. And it does cover quite a big site. I'd say it's a bit big for a ringwork as such. They tended to be a little bit smaller than this. But there is evidence of a wet moat around the outside. There is evidence of some more water within inside. There are substantial earthworks. A ditch with a bank on the outside. You can see the water down there, although it's very stagnant, doesn't move at the moment. It may have been fed by a small stream or a river. It's called the Round Moat, which pretty much sums it up. It is just an outer bank with ditch or wet moat, although it is quite substantial. I mean, I should imagine it would have been higher once upon a time. You can see the evidence of the water there. Again, we're in a flat. This is a flat landscape. This is Cambridgeshire, which is obviously part of the Fenland still. Obviously cutting trees down. They've laid them onto the bank. I don't know whether that's to protect it or not, or just leave them there to rot. The bank would have been possibly a lot steeper than this, with I would imagine a wooden palisade on the top of this. I don't believe there's any, although there is a lot of flint around, but that would have been used in the construction process. Certainly used as a foundation. See, I've covered quite a little distance round there. There's a break here. I don't know if that's a natural one or just worn over time with people walking through it. You can see the interior is quite big. It's obviously used like a little park now for people to walk their dogs. There's evidence of a pool of some kind. Whether that's original or just occurred over time. There is an evidence of a huge, I don't know whether that's a stone or a block of concrete. It looks a bit concretey to me. Certainly a pond or something, either to keep fish in or as a water source would have been important. You can see it's not that high, but then obviously there's a road on the other side which has probably levelled the whole area. This side you can see the bank is a lot higher. Coming round here, there's no evidence of any sort of further banks inside or ditches or anything. You can see this side's quite high. Again, evidence of the water, which would have been really important for these places. It probably wouldn't have been that hard to get over a dry moat. You can see the interior is quite large. Yeah, to get over a dry moat wouldn't have been that difficult, even to scale an embankment. There's access to another park there. There's a tree fell there. I don't know if people use it as a little crossing point. Kids mainly, I should imagine. You can see the goes around there by them houses. We come back up again. Again, I don't know if that's a natural little break there, because there's another one just here. Whether this could have been another entrance way or something. Oh, there goes a deer, look. Oh, 2 deer. They weren't round here a few minutes ago. That's quite interesting, isn't it? A lot of deer species were introduced by the Normans into England for hunting. People's houses do back on here quite near. Obviously the interior is heavily overgrown with trees. The whole area would have been cleared in the medieval period. Obviously buildings, wooden buildings, etc. You can see the bank there. People's houses. More evidence of the water. I've almost done a complete circuit now. Oh, the deer can get under here easier than I can. Definitely can. Obviously this is quite a high side over here. Coming around the outside again. It's quite good that it's just right in the middle of a little village and you've got deer running around in it. Because it is covered. There's the evidence of more water. It is covered all the way round by houses, apart from this little end bit here. Oh, there we go, look. There's one of the deer running off. Don't know if that was a fallow deer or not. I don't know if there's like 6 species of deer in England at the moment, but only about 2 of them were oh, the dog's gone running off after the deer. No, I think it was a fallow deer. I think so. I think there was 2 of them. Yeah, I think I just spooked them this way. I think your dog's gone after them. Yeah, muntjac deer were quite late on. That dog had a good little run out. I think muntjac deer are quite a recent species.